Всем привет, ребята! Сегодня мы поиграем в Игру Престолов. Что я могу сказать по этой игре? Создатели Telltale, очень хорошие разработчики. Я играл от них в игры, это Волк среди нас и Ходячий, так что, думаю, они кал не сделают. А Игра Престолов, это, получается, мой любимый сериал. 6 сезонов посмотрел, книгу почитал. Так что, надеюсь, я нубить по сюжету не буду. Типа там что происходит, что и куда. Нажимаем играть. Первый эпизод. Ждал я эту игру, пока все эпизоды выйдут, и что-то я ее забросил. Так, сохраняемся. Господи, помогите. По-английски можно? Да, можно. Так, заходим. Что-то какие-то, проблемки сразу. Вот ждал, пока все эпизоды выйдут, а потом забыл что-то, и вот вчера наткнулся на акцию в Steam. И купил. Пока у всех лето веселятся, а я буду играть в Игру Престолов. Замечательное лето. Так, слишком долго грузится. Неужели? Я просто не туда, походу, нажал. Игра Престолов. Игра Престолов. Игра адаптирована под ваши действия. История будет развиваться, как решите вы. На протяжении тысячелетий форсты были верными знаменитостями Старков, и на севере развивалась война, и вражеские дома хотят присвоить рощу железностворов, которые владеют форсты себе. Железностворы — редкие деревья, которые произрастают в самых темных углах волчьего леса. В эти смутные времена форсты... Так, это мы где сейчас? Все, сразу сюжет отогнулся. Бухлишка. Не кажется, или... Опа, субтитров нет, это что такое? Не главное меню. Настройки. Я вроде их включал. Но они что-то походу выключили, сказали типа.
Brought to his knees by the men of the north.
And set free by the women.
Это походу красная свадьба.
Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Очистил сам, чё бы. Я похоже оруженосцем играю каким-то, что-то мечи чищу.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood.
Так, надо мышку жать. Вправо, да? Оба.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You never have a sword like that. And I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
You think he's lying?
Lord never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And Not before he dragged you halfway
Сейчас
across
всех
the
поставят,
battlefield
походу.
on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine.
Но
Go
ли-
on.
Сам
It's your
налил?
job.
You do it.
You're a squire. It's your job, not mine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Опа. Да, был, чтобы...
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Что-то Джейми троллит тут.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Вот это нам сам лорд предлагает выпить. Да и наливает на лол.
To Rob Stark, the king in the north.
Бля, это красная свадьба!
Tomorrow,
Сука, бегите
march
все!
on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the young wolf's
Бля,
army.
это внутри красная
Right as the
свадьба.
vanguard.
Пиздос.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
А, окей.
To the
Зима близко.
Winter is coming.
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's over.
Got it.
Опа. Что-то мы не так
Yes,
сделали.
my lord.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick.
За
As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you.
Со мной
It's been on my mind for a while now.
Со мной?
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me
Так,
well.
хочешь
Let me fight
сражаться?
for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Так, я
Your
вас не
hard
подведу.
work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Так, теперь мы не оруженосец. Ну, пока что.
Bloody hell. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Лоу. Ну и подошел, он смотрел, я бы ему в жопу послал, бы сказал, типа сам, блядь, помогай
More
нахуй.
wine.
Принеси,
Rub my
да.
armor. Clean my boots.
Теперь
Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk
заткнись, могло быть
liar
хуже.
and
Не,
an
ну
arrogant
могло бы
prick.
хуже, блядь.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Just shut your mouth.
It's the truth. It's
Задрал
not like I'm making it up.
Что-то ныть.
All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Ну, бля. Там Старков режет. Ну... Болтанный пидорас.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Да, это
Nice night for a wedding.
отлично. Ну все это... Все отъедут, честно.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Ой-ой-ой.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Бля, такая еще песенка грустно играет.
What's
Minus
gotten
rope.
into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking
No fun.
flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Да, блядь, беги ты,
What?
дебил, бля.
What about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
Run!
Ну, бля, графон четко, там даже, бля, вино не разлилось. Все, тут, блядь, все отъехало, походу. Че там, Родрика надо
We need to
спасать?
get back to camp.
Ой-ой-ой, мясо. Ой-ой-ой, бля. Мне еще играть надо? Алло. Мне диалога хватало, бля. А тут еще и экшен. О, Родрик. Эй!
Garrett, we have to get back.
Я могу смотреть.
A gift from the king!
Подарок от короля. Так, бери щит. Охуеть.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one!
Строите. Это в меня, что ли? А! Не могу попасть! Но... Я ужас.
Look out!
Телегу. Ой-ой-ой. Я не успел. А что тут? Ничего, я в нее не врезался? Чего он спрятались? Ай-яй. Так трудно. Ай-яй. Ну. Бля, можно на эту кнопку не нажимать, она у меня залипает. Ты что, все, не успел? Помоги. Да нет, ты как его, Вася. Если это я съеду.
Good fucking riddance.
5 архиверов. Минус Родрик, короче. Ой.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Бля, зря его надо было просто, что он репнулся.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Меч. Что тут поможет? Какой у него, блядь, огромный меч. Что вы так друг другу смотрели друг на друга?
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Мне кажется, он далеко не уйдет.
Seven hells.
Вам ранен?
We have to keep moving, my lord.
Продолжить.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time's over.
Ну, ой.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walder Frey says
You have to go.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By
I-
the gods, you will obey me.
Ладно, надо скорее лучше уйти.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Нет. Показывайте, как он
Walder
играет.
Frey.
Тупый Фрей. Но он поплатится, чтобы я... Опа. Заставочка, что ли? Еще трехмерная такая, типа. Конечно, выглядит так себе. Блин, графон что-то вообще радует. Я обычно не придирчив в графике. Тут что-то вообще прям печально. Тут такая стилистика, что ли, нарисованная, получается. Что ли. О, железный солдат. Супер. Ну, походу, как сериальчик будет. Только я не знаю, вряд ли мы будем играть за ключевых персонажей, а каких за ноунеймов, типа вот, блядь, оруженосцы. Опа, свинья. Так, опа, нам дадут походить. Но там слишком много экшена было. Мне кажется, сейчас и весь эпизод будет диалоги. Вот. Так, может я это не пойду, там кровь что-то. Этот поставлю. Может это свинья?
Blood.
Давай, лизни еще.
Fresh.
Свежая? Свежая кровь. Ну, это свинья, чё, парень? Не беспокойся. Мертвая свинья. Ну, мне кажется, там хорошим не кончится по его лицу. Что-то горит. Так, телега, которая нас не прижала недавно. Перевернутая телега. Слишком много телег.
That's father's car.
Телега отца.
Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Болтон. Надеюсь, они отца не убили его. Блин, там Болтоны, они же нам сейчас раздадут. Ну,
Come
бля.
along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Бля, надеюсь, мы сможем этот меч вообще поднять. Он, блин, больше нас 2 раза, нахуй.
Is that so? You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land.
This is
Чё у него
Bolton
по
land
глазам
now,
вообще?
boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper
Ненадолго.
lordly sword like that.
Бля, ну меч огромный, а их слишком много.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
Так, здесь мы нормально сможем его атаковать. Ну бля, чё по мечу вообще, нахуй? Конечно же.
All right. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Так. Не, топорик возьму.
Really are a pig.
Но! Просто минус самый. Эй! Хорош, норм, хорошо. Ой, ой, ой. Да блин. Е. Отлично.
Mercy. Please. I
Пощади.
beg of you. I have a family. No man will survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only
Бля.
following orders.
Убить, пощадить. Бля, я ничего не успел нажать.
Thank you.
Зачем? Я убить его хотел. Можно переиграть. Я нажал уже на убить.
See you hang for this. That much I promise.
Бля, когда они грабили, типа, ничего, типа, семья, все такое, бля.
Father?
Ну, кушать всем хочется.
Garrett, you survived.
Ты жив? Он не верил в нас, бля.
Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Ах, блядь, зря пидоров этих пощадил.
I tried to stop them.
Еба, минус сестра, бля, с отцом. Ну, это Игра престолов, ничего тут, блядь, такого нет.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Мне кажется, Болтон ты просто так не оставит. Как-то, бля, оруженосец пришел, бля, и раздолбал их. Железно. Крепость там.
It's Garrett. Get the Castellan. Tell him his nephew survived.
Мне кажется, значит, не простят, что мы, бля, вообще выжили. Типа, бросил, да, типа, лорда нашего, пиздюк.
Garrett!
Убежал.
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Да, Старков больше нет. Кажется, красная
Blade
свадьба.
cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Чё, бля?
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Чё, серьезно? Фу, я не буду нажимать. Фу. А, это еще держать надо, бля. Фу. Есть захотелось что-то.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Кто теперь лордом будет?
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Тут мелкий который, что ли?
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Все новое, как огурчик.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Место лорда. Давайте сядем. Посмотреть на место лорда. Герб красивый.
The Ironwood Grove.
Бля, я все пропустил. Или там ничего не было? Ну тут через окно видно. Ну как выйти? Ну чё, я походил, что дальше? Посмотреть на лекарства. Мы, короче, ждем пока это.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Итан же, наверное, будет лордом.
Who is the new lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Тупо был
At the
вопрос.
Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Так, что будет со мной? Это меня больше интересует.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
Вот что ты
I
вопрос?
believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Твой отец умер с братом, ты, бля, его семье бережешь.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Чё, он спать сказал, what?
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
Сюда
This
этот Рамси?
happened on Forrester land.
What?
Ramsay Snow's coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within the week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is
What?
taken, not demanded.
А я-то тут при чем? Типа, что человека их не
Then
убил?
what's to be done?
Я же пощадил, бля. Случайно.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay.
Куда, блядь?
But
На
where would I
стену,
go?
что ли,
The one
блядь?
place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at
Придется
risk.
идти, блин, на стену.
I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Were it up to me,
Хромает,
I'd
бедный
gladly
идет.
drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message.
Ну,
He
прям
said,
все придет и все.
the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward,
Надеюсь,
this will
эта
be our
информация правильная,
secret.
что дядя сказал.
But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Тушечное мясо чистое.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Железное.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Все на стену отправляемся, понятно.
Garrett, wait!
А я не хочу. Ладно, кончик возьму.
Be safe.
На стену, фу.